Oh, nice. Up next, Yoda versus King Mickey. Uh, if you saw my reaction to Sora versus what was it, Pit? Um, you know who I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, and there since it says Star Wars versus Kingdom Hearts, they're using that Mickey. So I'm definitely going with King Mickey. He's gonna beat Yoda. Not that Yoda isn't awesome. Definitely my favorite Star Wars character. But yeah, bro is not winning against fucking Wizard King, Keyblade wielding, motherfucking taker of names, Mickey.
Yoda, the legendary Jedi Master of Star Wars fame.
And King Mickey, His Highness of Disney Castle from Kingdom Hearts.
These two have proven time and time again that size matters not.
But let's see which of these tiny titans can swing their way to victory in a one-on-one duel. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a Jedi there was. Master he is. Yoda his name.
You're not gonna keep doing that, are you?
Tell me what to do, you cannot.
Okay, the mysterious Grand Master Yoda devoted his life to the ways of the Force and to leading the Jedi Order, a group of noble peacekeepers. They took it upon themselves to maintain a state of tranquility in the galaxy.
Don't be fooled by all that talk of peace, though. They're like superhuman samurai. Jedi consistently take on hordes of baddies by themselves, and they've been doing it for centuries, way before the start of the Galactic Republic.
At which point, the Jedi became much more entangled in, let's just say, government affairs.
Oh, sure, that's what the space wizards were missing, politics.
The Jedi Council began weighing in on various matters to both protect democracy and avoid violent conflicts.
Except they kinda screwed the porg on that front. The Clone Wars wasn't just a fantastic series by George Lucas and Dave Filoni, it was also an awesome miniseries by Genndy Tartakovsky.
And it was a horrific war that wiped out the Jedi, erased the Republic, and saw the rise of the Empire.
Sure,
Right,
that
that
too.
too.
Spoilers, man.
As the Jedi Grand Master, Yoda
Dude, okay, anyone who decides to say spoilers or anything about videos like this, what did you expect? They have to go over all of their history and their feats and stuff. You know, there's a fight coming up. I've never actually watched it. I think I might have watched the fight, but I don't think I've ever watched the explanation part because it's like Steven Universe versus Star or some shit. And I like
led the Grand Army.
did not mean to hit the button there. Um and I like uh the Crystal Gems or like the show is called Steven Universe, right? But it's a good show, but I've never finished it. I didn't want spoilers. But you know, I'm reacting to these, so I'm gonna go fucking spoil it for myself.
Heard that too. Spoilers, man.
As the Jedi Grand
Anyway, 2'2", bro, 29 pounds, over 900, unknown species. Technically it's not unknown. We've never heard the like. You can see his race right here, but we just don't like it's never gotten a name, like an official name anyway. Is a Grandmaster, taught Dooku and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker, self-exiled himself to Dagobah, and a particular speech pattern he has.
Master, Yoda led the Grand Army of the Republic, a military force almost entirely comprised of clones, aka disposable people.
Man, that gets really messed up if you think about it too long. So I
Yep.
won't.
Despite his small, frail appearance, Yoda could absolutely hold his own in combat. In fact, he's considered one of the most powerful Jedi of his era.
He's trained
Yeah.
all the greats like Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and even Liam Neeson. Where do you think he got that particular set of skills from?
All of Yoda's 900 years of experience certainly came in handy, like when he battled Count Dooku and Darth Sidious, two of the most powerful Sith Lords ever known.
Both Jedi and Sith usually come with the standard issue lightsaber, a badass weapon for a more badass age. They're pretty versatile too, with 7 different forms of combat styles. And don't think Yoda.
Form 1, Shicho, oldest style based on fencing. Form 2, Makashi, focuses on one-on-one duels and avoiding disarmament. Form 3, Sarusu. Defensive style uses a foe's mistakes against them. Form 4, Ataru. Enhances physical strength and speed via the Force. Form 5, Shien slash Demso. Emphasizes physical power, often uses a reverse grip. Form 6, Nemon. Balances offensive and defensive techniques. Form 7, Juyo. Defensive style focuses on aggression. And Jar Kai adapts previous styles but for dual wielding. Yeah, so, Star Wars fans, go comment down below how badly I just butchered all of those words.
Is gonna miss out on all that laser sword swinging. He's mastered all 7 styles, even though he's only 2 feet high. Hell, most lightsabers are taller than he is.
Which is why he specializes in the 4th form, Ataru. This style focuses on utilizing the Force to increase a Jedi's capabilities, allowing them to attack at blurring speeds with incredible precision.
Basically, he can flip-flop around like a ninja frog. Wait, is he actually Kermit?
This does still mean Yoda has a sort of handicap in physical combat, as his stature requires him to use the Force far more than most opponents just to keep up. While the Force is beyond
Concealment, Force Body, Force Spirit, Healing, Jedi Mind Trick, Precognition, Telekinesis, Telepathy, Thought Shield, Tutor Minus.
the body and seemingly infinite, too much effort all at once can put a strain on a person and even kill them. However, Yoda is truly a master of the Force, potentially more so than any other Jedi. He has moved starships with his mind and lifted hundreds of droids at once.
He can also use mind tricks, illusions, and a technique called Tutor Minus. That's when Jedi block or catch and redirect energy, like lightning, blaster bolts, or even other lightsabers.
It's safe to say that Yoda greatly prefers using the Force in combat over his Jedi weapon.
Wiz, if I ever get one of those laser swords and toss it away, you totally have permission to kill me.
Interesting. Dummy? Just let me see your hand.
My hand?
Wait, what?
Ow!
Okay, now place your finger there.
No.
Jeez, Marshall would never make me do something like this.
Marshall? Who's Marshall?
Huh? Oh, the DBX Ringmaster guy. That's his real name. We were roommates
Oh,
in
okay.
college. He's helping me track down my dad, because he's my best bud.
Oh,
Oh.
best bud, huh?
What the hell was that?
Finally, I won't be the only one.
Wait, what just happened?
Anyway, the Force
don't worry
is
about it.
capable of much more than a lightsaber. Kip Duron, a Jedi whose potential has been
Well, the canon Star Wars timeline is in fact our primary source. There are little to no differences in the applications of the Force from the original Legends timeline, making both applicable and determining how the Force can be used in combat.
compared to Yoda, utilized it to move a gravity well-generated void, basically a black hole created by a ship, to strike the right balance of pressure in order to move a singularity. Theoretically, you would need to exert an energy output equivalent to almost 14 petatons of TNT.
Jedi are also super fast. They've blocked blaster bolts, of course, but they can also keep up with droid tri-fighters and Magna Guards, which both are clearly stated to have near light speed reflexes. Holy crap, who's building these things?
Furthermore, Jedi can use the Force to glimpse into the distant
Commanded the Grand Army of the Republic, trained Jedi for hundreds of years, held back a giant made of living stone, created an avalanche with the Force, directly compared to Kip Duron, carried a massive cannon all by himself, and bested Sidious and Dooku in astral combat.
future through meditation. They can even allow the Force to guide their movements and predict danger in advance. Needless to say, all of these incredible feats would be impossible without the Force.
But with powers like that and a dash of political meddling, it was only a matter of time before these peacekeepers became soldiers. Even
Yeah.
generals.
In a surprising move, Yoda actually chose to engage the rising separatist threat with an army of his own, personally kicking off the Clone Wars himself.
Too bad it was, as the fishman says, a trap.
The war took a sour turn, and the demise of the Jedi became all but assured. By the time
Yep.
they put the pieces together, it was too late. The Order fell into darkness.
More like brutally murdered into darkness. And you know, it's kind of their fault in a way. They were so
Yeah.
committed to talking about peace, but at the same time, they're like really good at killing people.
Why do peacekeepers need to be so specifically trained in murder? So uncivilized.
Wiz, get over yourself. If you had a lightsaber, you'd want to use it as much as you could too.
Though the
Fair.
Jedi Order under Yoda did seem somewhat hypocritical, he would come to realize his follies, like the Council's sanctimonious excuses for betraying students like Ahsoka when they were needed most.
They ripped out our sweet Padawan rat tail, you assholes! But yeah, he finally figured out wars not make one great. Especially if you're a tiny green muppet.
Haunted by his mistakes and perturbed by the violence he helped bring upon the galaxy, Yoda went into self-imposed exile. He even gave up his lightsaber. And finally, he would train one last apprentice, Luke Skywalker.
Yoda taught Luke everything he could before finally becoming one with the Force, gaining immortality as a spooky blue spirit, just like Obi-Wan and Liam Neeson.
And Luke,
Yep.
he went on to reverse many of the mistakes of Jedi's past, ending the Empire, redeeming his father, bringing balance to the Force, and inspiring a new, different generation. In the end, Yoda's greatest lesson of all was that oftentimes failure is our greatest teacher.
I don't believe it.
That is why you fail.
There's so much data. We'll be building models all night.
Nope. I'm using Sasphiya to build models and make decisions. We're done.
So you don't want these 15 pizzas?
Nobody said that.
The pizzas stay. This is their home now.
From data to ta-da.
What was that? Fake ass ads for fake ass games.
Mickey Mouse, Disney's OG OC. You know him as a cute corporate mascot that hangs out with other cute animals and lives a pretty normal domestic life. But
Fair.
did you know he's also an insanely powerful warrior mage that fights darkness to save the Disney universe alongside a young boy and his good old duck and dog buddies?
Yes.
Not that dog, the other
Yes,
one.
I did know that.
Yes, welcome to the world of
Kingdom Hearts.
A collection of worlds where Kingdom Hearts is the heart of the worlds and the source of ultimate wisdom and power across all kingdoms and worlds.
You know, my favorite
It's so much more complicated than that, and yet so much more simple than that at the same time, and I fucking hate it. Bro.
thing about Kingdom Hearts is how straightforward it is.
My
Shut
favorite
the
part is
fuck
how
up.
it's ruled by that 92-year-old mouse wizard.
Yep, here he isn't just Mickey. He's
Oh, man.
King Mickey, the ruler of Disney Castle and the leader of the Guardians of Light.
Alrighty. Full name is actually Michael Theodore Mouse. Fucking what? Oh my god. Hold on. I have to take a picture of this and send it to my fucking buddy later. Like, that's... Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Alrighty. Oh, that should be good. Yeah. 2'3". Oh shit, he's slightly taller than Yoda. 23 pounds, is a mouse. King of Disney Castle, trained by the wizard Yen Sid, and married to Minnie Mouse, who looks exactly like him but in a dress.
A group of Keyblade wielders who combat darkness.
King Mickey and the other Guardians, like Sora, remember him, protect the worlds using magic and powerful weapons
I do remember him.
known as Keyblades.
Those things are the real deal. They can perform a whole bunch of spells, deflect lasers, and even unlock almost anything. Get it? Because they're keys. Mickey
Yeah.
swung a lot of keys around, but his current and best is his star cluster.
The king underwent rigorous training as an apprentice to the great sorcerer Yen Sid. After some incidents involving a few too many brooms, he eventually became a sorcerer and Keyblade master himself.
Keyblades are basically like wands that can channel the
Star Cluster Keyblade, Light Magic, Burst of Faith, Holy Pearl, Healing Light, and Ultima. Special spells, Mini, Mind Shield, and Stopza.
user's magic for spells like Pearl, Mind Shield, and Faith Volley, which are all based on light energy magic.
He can also heal himself and others with Curaga and Healing Light. And that's honestly still just the tip of the iceberg.
With the Stopza spell, he can freeze time for the length of an entire battle. Damn!
Then there's Mickey's most powerful and most legendary spell, Ultima, which is basically a massive, devastating release of all of Mickey's light magic at once.
The only downside is these spells do require a lot of magic energy to use, which is also limited to Mickey's own energy. Also, he does need the Keyblade to channel it, There's not much the mouse can do without his Keyblade, except for be a cute and cuddly mascot.
Well, even
Fair.
if he does lose it, Mickey can immediately summon the Keyblade back to his hand.
Whoa, let me try.
Dude.
Boomstick, if you really want another beer, just go get one.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god, it worked!
No, it was just me.
Oh, okay.
Well, Keyblades can also be used to lock worlds and doors in order to keep out Heartless, which are corrupted beings split from the darkness of a person's heart with a desire to consume.
Wait a second, Wiz. Pluto is a dog, but so is Goofy. But Goofy gets to walk around and fight with Sora and Donald, and Pluto just eats and sleeps like a normal dog. This
Right.
must mean that Pluto is Goofy's Heartless.
Do you have a concussion?
Oh, always. On top of all of his advanced magic, Mickey's mega tough. When Heartless stack up, they can form a huge mass and take the shape of a giant twister called a Demon Tower. And Mickey's tanked a couple beatings from him.
He's also survived.
Oh, this must
Alright,
mean
so
that
no.
Pluto is Goofy's Heartless.
Do you have
No.
a concussion?
Oh, always. On top of all of his advanced magic, Mickey's mega tough. When Heartless stack up, they can form a huge mass and take the shape of a giant twister called a Demon Tower. And Mickey's tanked a couple beatings from him.
He's also survived this huge explosion from when the Keyblade was destroyed.
Yeah, it means the X-Blade. It's just pronounced like Keyblade, even though it's just one Keyblade. The series is so confusing.
Most Keyblades
It is. It is, and it isn't, and I hate it, and I love it, and it's awesome. Defeated 12 replicas of Xehanort, slashed a demon tower in half, assisted in defeating Vanitas, lifted up thousands of stars, scales to other guardians of light, repelled Ansem from taking over Riku's body, survived the explosion of the Keyblade, and rescued Aqua from the realm of darkness.
are capable of equally incredible feats. Sora could slice through several buildings with his Keyblade, and Mickey's rescued him on more than one occasion. Which makes sense, he's the leader after all, and can match any of them in power.
But Sora's no joke. He went up against Hercules, a demigod that launched a 1,600-ton rock titan into space. But that's nothing compared to his dad, Zeus. That guy can move stars, and not even...
Apart from Zeus's feat, there are numerous other instances of stars being moved and created in the series, such as in Kingdom Hearts 3, Remind, and the original Kingdom Hearts.
He can compete with the foes that Mickey's tangling with.
The Guardians of Light and their Keyblades are immensely strong, but they also have great speed to match. Roxas's heart was able to move far above the speed of light in order to travel across galaxies, from the Radiant Garden back to the Keyblade Graveyard in a matter of seconds.
What?
And like any great ruler, Mickey's also remained a constant pillar of hope for all, even during some of the darkest times.
And with the help
Oh,
of his
shit, I
friends,
remember
the
that.
king was able to bring the darkness to an end and stop Xehanort, a Keyblade master hell-bent on getting the power of Kingdom Hearts.
While Sora battled Xehanort, Mickey and the rest of the Guardians finally closed Kingdom Hearts for good, preventing the power from falling into the wrong hands.
At least until Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. Then we'll see what happens.
That mouse had it all figured out. The real key to saving the world is your friends. If each one of them also has a super powerful magic sword, that's also a key.
Despite his long journey, King Mickey never wavered and led the way with his optimism, perseverance, and most important of all, the light inside.
Hell yeah.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good. Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
All right, the combatants are set.
Freaking Blue Chew, really? For this battle? That's hilarious.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I don't care, man. Skip. Here we go. I think Mickey's gonna win.
Find you are a king.
I think Mickey's gonna win, but I don't care like if Yoda wins. Either one of these guys winning is gonna be awesome. This fight should be great.
Difficult to find you are a king. You must be.
And to challenge me, you must be a master.
I get it.
A wealth of power I sense in you.
If you say so.
Bring it, Mickey.
My first duel, this is not.
You could have fooled me.
Oh, got your ass, bitch.
Proof you are that size matters not.
Right back at you, pal.
Like a bear. Stop that.
The path to victory. This is not the Force. I must trust.
Oh shit.
Oh gosh.
Getting serious. Come on, Mickey, get him.
You sure are strong. But it's time to end this tussle.
I've got goosebumps right now, man. Oh shit.
Surrender, you should. The power of the Force you have not.
I can try.
Damn right.
All I need
Is the light.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Then hell just have to fucking do, bitch.
What a shame.
Oh shit.
Worry, do not. One with the Force, I am.
Dick.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
KO! That little green rascal, a troll to the bitter end.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Grand Master Yoda was one of the most powerful Jedi of all time, but the Force was ultimately no match for the light.
Yoda's gotta be one of the best sword fighters Mickey's ever faced, and definitely gave him a run for his money.
While Jedi have battled foes with near light speed reactions, a Keyblade Guardian like Mickey could move several times faster. In order for Roxas to travel across at least 4 star systems, he'd need to be moving almost
The worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 are separated by entire star systems. Radiant Garden's location is shown to be outside the 3 main systems from the game.
170 million times faster than light.
They've also rubbed shoulders with guys like Hercules and Zeus, who moved whole stars. There are hundreds of celestial bodies there. The energy needed to move that many is way more than what would be needed to move a black hole.
And while Yoda doesn't have much of an obvious weakness himself, the problem is neither does King Mickey.
It could be argued that Yoda could return to battle as a Force spirit. However, this is theoretical at best, and without a guaranteed way to immediately return, we consider his death to be the end of the battle.
At least nothing that Yoda could really take advantage of.
Even if Yoda could figure out that King Mickey had a limited amount of magic energy to cast spells with, there wasn't much Yoda could do before it would start to replenish.
And the Force isn't exactly limitless either. Too much strain has been proven to put a lot of stress on the body and even kill some Jedi in the past. These two were certainly a match for each other in many ways, but the King's superior speed, power, and magic meant he had the last laugh. Well, sort of.
Sorry, Yoda, but M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U are dead.
The winner is King
Bro.
Mickey.
Oh, that was good.